Today I have for you a review of the Semapo 6094A. I'm going to be going over the quality, the features of the rig, and just kind of a comparison between this and the Fly, etc. So let's get right into it. Alright, so to start off, I'll talk about the front and rear plate bag, moving from the top to the bottom. So you have three strips of Velcro here. The top and the bottom strip are moly, so you can attach pouches, whatever you want to it. And then obviously the Velcro is for attaching patches or what have you. Moving on to the sides, you have these sort of diagonal moly strips, and that is for running a push-to-talk or a hand mic like this. And it's just a better way of kind of organizing your front chest panel area. On the sides here, you have a comms router or a hydro tube router. That's really handy, so you don't have your hydration tube or comms wires kind of flopping all over the place, maybe blocking your butt pad as you go to shoulder a rifle, etc. So moving down, you have a row of moly right here behind, essentially behind the top of the mags here, and that again is just for adding whatever you want. Moving into the front portion, or sort of the main portion if you will, you have a kangaroo pouch, and in here you have a 3-mag insert, which does come with the carrier. We'll get some footage of that for you and throw it in here. But the way the 3-mag insert is, it's primarily all Velcro, so you can move it up and down inside the kangaroo pouch depending on how high you want your magazines to sit and how much ability you will have to essentially grab the magazines and take them out during a reload scenario. Right here you have this little nylon loop thing. I'm not actually sure what this is for. I'm sure it has a purpose, but you know, it's whatever, it's there. Moving down, you have 3 moly rows. I haven't actually counted them, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 moly rows across like the main section, and then you have sort of a half row or a half strip, half section along the sides. So you can mount any additional pouches you want, pistol mags, whatever, what have you. So yeah, there's the front, and then we'll move on to the back now. So the back panel, again, very similar to the front, except you don't have a kangaroo pouch, obviously, because this is the back, and it's pretty basic. It's just moly rows going from the top all the way to the bottom. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 rows, each row containing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, 6 columns, and then again you have the half column on each side. You also have additional hydro tube or comms routing, and then on the top here you have a drag handle, which is very nice. It's stitched in perfectly. I wouldn't be afraid of actually using this in a real world situation, or airsoft situation rather, so that's nice. Down here at the bottom of the plate bag you have these sort of slots here, and this is for where the cummerbund goes in and connects together. We'll show that in a separate portion of this video, but that's essentially how the cummerbund is routed. So that's it for the rear plate bag. We'll show you the insides of the plate bags, and then the shoulder pads as well. Alright, so looking at the back of the rear plate bag, one thing that Semapo has included that replicas like the Fly, for instance, do not, are this strap here. The strap is secured to the carrier by a Velcro strip along the back of the plate bag, and then also by these 2 nylon strips. This strap, it's essentially just another way of securing the plate carrier around your body. By the way of doing that is the ends of the strap are secured by Velcro, and then this, you essentially wrap it around your waist like a belt, and then secure it through the encompassing loops on the front of the plate bag, and then again secured via Velcro. So that's really nice. It's an attention to detail and just another added feature that Semapo has included with their 6094. Alright, so again, looking at the back of the rear plate bag, you'll notice that there's this large Velcro portion right here. This is intended for the addition of, say, additional padding if you need it or want it. By removing this strap section, you also have that strip along the back, and you can add padding such as like pig pontoons or similar, which essentially raises the carrier off your back, allows a little more airflow, and just additional padding. Moving up top here, you have the Semapo tag. It's styled very similar to the Cry Precision tag, so that's a cool little added feature for you. Up here along the top, you have these two strips of Velcro. I'm not actually sure what these are for. I'm sure they have a purpose, but I've never actually heard, or read anyone who's talked about using these for anything. Padding for the plate bags is extremely nice. It's miles ahead of the Fly that I used to own. It's fairly thick. Inside here I have Team Wendy training plates, which emulate the weight of a real armor plate. So wearing this for around the house or whatever for a couple hours, I didn't find any discomfort. The padding was adequate to just essentially just make it comfortable to be wearing a heavier load. So that's, again, a really nice feature and something that I really look for in a plate carrier. Alright, so looking at the bottom of the plate bags, you have, just like any other plate carrier, your sleeve here for putting in your plates. So I'll do that for you real quick. Like I said, these are Team Wendy training plates. The 6094A is sized for the medium plates. The 6094B, C, etc. go up in plate size. Semapo currently only makes the 6094A. Whether they're going to be making other sizes, I don't know, but just a little tidbit of information for you. So the plate is secured via Velcro again by this flap here. And that essentially just tucks in and then it's secure. This nylon strip here it's a helpful tool if you're ever going to be taking plates in and out. Essentially, you can just take this and rip it, and it'll open up for you. But it is secure, and it's not going to open up for you in a situation where you don't want it to, say. All right, so moving on to the cummerbund. For essentially the closure system, it's really similar to any other plate carrier really nowadays. You have this Velcro piece which will go underneath the kangaroo flap on the front plate bag. What's really nice about the 6094 is that it has this paracord here, and that's just a little helpful feature for when you're taking it on and off. It's just an added thing to grip on and pull. So moving on, you have this this mesh liner on the side closest to the front of the plate bag. You have this pouch or pocket here. It's made for a radio. However, you can house anything from extra magazines to a granola bar, small water bottle, whatever. So that's nice. Moving over, you have this pouch here. And this is for side plates. So you can either purchase training side plates, or you can just make some out of cardboard if you want, or you can just leave them empty, and that is secured via Velcro. So moving down, a really nice feature about the 6094 is that it has this added padding down here. This is very helpful because if you have a heavier load on your cummerbund, the bottom of the cummerbund tends to dig in because that's where the weight is being distributed towards. So this additional padding helps just for comfort, for extended use, and what have you. So moving in here, like I was talking about earlier, you have this this sort of flap here where the cummerbund goes into, and then where the two pieces of the cummerbund connect, you have this shock cord. And this shock cord, it allows for, when you have the plate carrier on, when you're breathing, it allows a little bit of stretching, so you're not constricted. And then it also allows some adjustability if you need to go if you need to make that shock cord more elastic or less elastic, what have you. I will say that the way it comes, it's essentially extended out to as far as it can go. So you don't have a whole lot more of adjustability outwards, but you can get additional shock cord somewhere else and then install it if you need to do that. So that wraps it up for the cummerbund. We'll move on to the shoulder pads. Alright, so moving on to the shoulder pads, like on the front and the rear plate bag, you have these comms wires or comm routers or hydration tube routers on either shoulder pad, which is really nice. Again, it just consolidates things and just makes it easier to operate. So over here, I've pre-opened up this shoulder pad flap system. It's secured by velcro, and by doing that, you have access to this strap here, which will either tighten or loosen the plate bags, and by doing that, you will essentially create how high or low on your body the plate bags sit, so you can get the proper fit. Padding on these, again, is a huge thing I look for when I'm looking at plate carriers. Padding essentially just leads to comfort, and the more comfortable the plate carrier is, the longer you can wear it for without pain or fatigue, etc. So the padding on this is it's extremely nice. I was extremely surprised when I got it in comparison to the Fly 1694 I used to have. This is miles ahead of it, so it's really nice. It's a feature I wasn't expecting, but was extremely pleased when I saw it. Alright, so speaking about quality of the 1694A, if you've watched any of my other reviews of Semapo products, you're obviously going to know that Semapo makes the highest replica gear on the market. This plate carrier is no different from any of those other products I've reviewed. The stitching, the overall quality, the robustness, everything, it's fantastic. You're not going to, I don't see this ripping, tearing, anything, or you running into any problems that you're really not going to see from normal or heavy use of this plate carrier. So speaking in terms of this plate carrier versus other popular plate carriers like the JPC, the CPC, in my mind you sort of have three levels. You have the JPC, which is more of your lightweight rig, where you're really not going to put a whole lot of pouches on it. It's really made for kind of quick assaults or quick missions essentially. Then you have your CPC, which is on the opposite end of the spectrum, which it's a larger plate carrier. There's lots of padding, lots of technology behind the weight distribution of it. And that plate carrier you can put a lot of weight on, you can put a lot of equipment, pouches, what have you, and you're going to be able to wear it for a long period of time. This plate carrier, it's really kind of the middle ground, if you will. It provides you all, or most of the comfort and weight distribution that the CPC has, but obviously not the same amount, but it's also a lot more comfortable than the JPC. This plate carrier, you can load it down with some stuff and you're really not going to have a problem with it. And so it's sort of a best of both worlds kind of plate carrier. I really enjoy this plate carrier. I have both the CPC and this. And this is really, it's going to be kind of my go-to plate carrier for any moderately long games or just kind of sort of rec games, whereas my CPC will probably be used for longer ops like 24-hour games or line clause stuff like that. So anyway, that really wraps it up. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments, questions, feel free to post them. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm going to be doing some more reviews coming up here, as well as some gear overview videos, gun overview videos, and stuff like that. I also have an Instagram page, which is Corona_videos. If you want to like that, you can see sort of behind the scenes stuff and just get sort of a first glance at videos I might be doing or stuff that I've gotten that I won't be doing videos on, but just you want to check it out, I guess. And then I also have a Facebook page, which again, just kind of behind the scenes stuff, and then occasionally I'll post stuff that I have for sale on there. So anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe.